Juja MP Koimburi bila aibu aliita press conference akatuambia Kenyans, yes, we need to give Kikuyu language 2 hours kwa parliament every week.
Yes.
Parliament iko inaongea Kikuyu 2 hours per week ili waongeleshe watu wao, na pia sisi wengine Waluya, Wajaluo tunasikia Kikuyu kwa sababu ni lugha mzuri. Kila mtu anafaa waitumie 2 hours. Anaenda kupeleka mswada parliament.
Yes.
What is happening with these leaders?
George
Koimburi.
Huyu
ndio mwenye alienda DCP kidogo. Huyo alijabduct. Ule mwenye alipatikana kwa Tifa.
Yes.
Ati amelala huko, ati ameabductiwa.
Na sasa amealign himself na UDS.
Yes, yeye ni mtu wa rais.
Correct.
So mbona anasema serikali wasaidie ati wakuwe na 2 hours za kuongea Kikuyu? First of all, National Assembly,
yes,
is we have 2 national languages.
Yes.
Kiswahili and English.
That's correct.
And another place inaitwa National Assembly, whereby the official languages of Kenya are 2. There are 42 tribes in Kenya.
Yes.
This stupid fella anatuambia,
yes,
ati tunafaa tutumie Kikuyu 2 hours per week, yes, kwa sababu sisi watu wa lugha nyingine tunajua Kikuyu. Mbona tujue Kikuyu? For what reason? Boss Jason.
Yes.
I don't feel good about this guy.
You should just...
I think people from Juja, people from Mount Kenya, yes, you need to elect better leaders.
No, you cannot laumu mwananchi kutoka.
I blame them.
You can't blame them.
Why?
Because when somebody is campaigning,
yes,
he's just a good guy.
Yes.
After he gets the power,
yes,
it turns to be something different from what you elected.
Viewers.
So me, I will never condemn people from Mount Kenya,
viewers,
on their leaders. Their leaders just changed because of maybe money from William Samoei.
But people from Juja, yes, Juja is a cosmopolitan town. Ni town yenye kuna watu wa kila pahali.
So relax.
Why should Koimburi tell us anataka 2 hours ya kuongea and then ako shameless? But aseme ati maybe every tribe maybe should have 2 hours. Yeye anasema only Kikuyu should have 2 hours per week. And he adds ati hawa watu wengine wote wanajua Kikuyu. Is Kikuyu a national language?
Relax. Don't fight the Kikuyu. Relax.
I'm fighting the MP.
Yes, let us talk of the MP.
Yes.
And first ask yourself,
yes,
who is he speaking for?
That is the question.
First question, this guy is speaking for William Samoei Ruto.
Yes.
There is something William Samoei Ruto has always planned to counter.
Yes.
Which you are not seeing now.
Now you are making me to see it, okay? Go, yes, on.
Yes. So, it has been believed that Gachagua is the most tribalist person.
Yes.
And this is like making him have Mount Kenya as a block.
Okay.
So, William Samoei Ruto wants to play the game of Gachagua.
Okay.
Using George
Koimburi.
But
it's a stupid fella.
Relax. Being stupid now, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
But what matters is that the ball has been kept rolling.
What's the solo?
He has started.
No. I just want us. I accept you have a very spot on analysis on that.
Yes.
But my point is,
yes,
I know Gachagua is chief tribalistic guy, and I love him for it because his tribalism is about resources.
That's
it's
true.
About chances of employment.
That's true.
But now, let's now talk about another thing. Gachagua usually talks about his people and what they want.
Now.
And that is not a problem.
Relax.
Yeah. The problem is...
I don't want you to forget very fast.
Okay.
Just want to remember very fast.
Yes.
One, before Gachagua reached the level of that caliber he is now,
yes, as the chief tribalist,
yes, who speaks sense, yes, on matters Mount Kenya,
yes,
he didn't start it well.
No. Boss Yasolo, I think I accept your point.
Yes.
On maybe they're trying to play the tribalistic card. But
yes,
also remember,
yes,
I also do not have a view of that they're trying to do the Gachagua card because the Gachagua card is different.
Yes, it's different.
Yeah, because for him he stands for what the people want. Yes. But the question is, do Kikuyus want Kikuyu to be used in National Assembly? Hii Kenya kuna mtu anasikianga hata sessions za National Assembly whereby you want to make it as if speaking Kikuyu will make somebody happy or will make somebody to have food on the table.
Do you know what?
If he could be saying, yes, resources related to Juja
no.
or something, or a project or something like that, but anaambia serikali msaidie wafanye Kikuyu ongeleo parliament for 2 hours. That is just stupid and silly.
Yes, it's stupid, but for now. But there's one thing I want to tell you.
Yes.
When you hear one first of the things I want you always to know.
Yes.
There is no politician who is ever stupid. But the only thing the politicians always do, yes, they display stupidity.
But some are stupid.
They display stupidity for us to believe, because there is people who will take that and make some argument and it will take the
Okay,
day.
boss, so let me tell you how I see it.
Yes. Tell me how you see it.
If as you're saying,
Yes.
State House is propping this guy up
Yes.
to be a tribalist guy.
Yes.
You know, because now when he's trying to say now Kikuyu should be like the national language,
Yes.
I think maybe they are playing that card so that Luos can be angry with Kikuyus or other tribes. It can be 41:1. That is now the analogy I can accept that thing causes. Because you are saying Kikuyu needs to be like a national language because everybody in Kenya must know Kikuyu.
That's true.
So it's like you're saying it's 41:1. One tribe want to see itself as more powerful than others. I think that can be the right game they are playing.
Yeah, and this game now, the reason why this is like they want to start this game is because Gachagua is really giving them headache. And
viewers, welcome to One Ball Brain. My name is Omar Brand and I'm with
Boss Jesolo.
Remember to subscribe, like and share. This is the heartbeat of political analysis.
And keep the heart beating.
Remember to subscribe and share because we bring you analysis each day of the week. Today we are speaking about a funny MP, a stupid MP and a silly MP from Juja, who is proposing that Kikuyu be like a national language to be spoken. Kama ajui Kiswahili na Kizungu, si resign ama aende Gumbaru school.
No.
It's just simple. Aende Gumbaru school.
First of all,
huyu jamaa unajua kwanza kuna shida ya papers.
Relax.
Akona shida ya papers.
No. Papers doesn't matter.
Yes.
This person was elected MP.
Yes.
Even when he was addressing the press,
yes,
he was addressing the press using Kiswahili and Kizungu. So he's not stupid in terms of he cannot speak English or Kiswahili.
And Boss, did you see the people behind him?
Yes,
funny characters.
They are not funny characters.
Yes.
Those people wear an attire indicating the Mount Kenya culture. That's the type of attire they wear behind it.
How is that our business?
It's our business because they wanted us to identify that. They are bringing the Kikuyus.
So wanacheza drama.
This is a drama. They're bringing it on. So whoever is going to take the bait, will suffer if it's not smart.
Okay. So I just get it. For me, I know they are playing the game of 41:1.
Yes.
They want to make Kikuyus to be separated from other people.
And the reason why they are playing that, you remember Raila garnered a lot of vote 207.
Yes.
And there is this narrative that now, I didn't want to bring it here, but let me just pick it up.
Yes.
You see, this one guy brings on this, George.
Oh, the NTV story about the 207 election
of the NTV.
Yes, they make sense.
So that is how it is linked. So there is a script.
Yes.
Somewhere
to make
which is being followed.
Yes.
So to bring
Kikuyus to be bad people who make people to suffer. Walifanya Raila akakosa uchaguzi.
For Ruto to garner the votes
from Nyanza,
not from Nyanza
and the other parts of Kenya.
For William Samuel to garner the votes, which Raila garnered 207 without the Kikuyus.
Yes.
Because the calculation of William Samuel, it is very clear that he cannot get votes from Central.
Yes.
So what do? You say the
41:1.
40:1 is 40.
41:1 because 42.
Yes, 41:1.
Yes.
Then he gets the votes of Raila. Then he wins the election.
But I just want to tell him it's stupid because I think Boss Jesolo.
It is stupid, but as long as politics is concerned, and the majority of Kenyans are not that educated, they might buy it.
No, they
might buy it.
Boss Jesolo, let's just be sincere.
Yes.
When you're talking about education, when Kibaki came in 2002, most people went to school. You know, when Uhuru was leaving, hakuna mtu alikuwa na repeat.
Yes,
it was a 100% transition.
That's correct.
So that at least everybody in the country goes up to Form 4.
That's true.
Yeah. So many people above 18 years now all went to school.
Yes.
Most, you can say 80%.
Yes.
And the advantage that people have now is one thing. We have the internet.
Yes.
Which was not as it was in 2007, 2008 when they were doing these inciting and stupid things. Correct. Whereby somebody could incite people in Central na tusikii tukiwa Western. Now we can hear everything we are telling them we are hearing.
Yes, that's correct.
So for me, I just think the NTV story is a good story, but why now? Because it's just a story that wants to make people who loved Raila to feel like this group of people made Raila to lose the election.
Yes.
So kuwafanya wasikie uchungu so that wapige kura na wingi.
That's true.
Koimburi playing the same script. Anataka watu wachukie Kikuyu.
So that script, kuna mwenye atakuja na nyingine tena within this week.
Yeah, and we are waiting for other script viewers because it seems here at One Ball Brain we are unmasking this game. And
one of the many important things, viewers, is that we don't buy the documentary of NTV. It doesn't make sense to us now.
Why now?
Because you guys know very well that Raila Amolo Odinga is normal.
Yes.
And there is no justice you will get,
Yes.
even if he was alive.
Yes.
So this doesn't make sense.
Yes.
Anything tribal, this script of William Samoei Ruto, please don't buy this. That's what I can tell our viewers.
There you have it.
To be clean.
For me, I just want to tell the people of Georgia that they have a stupid and silly MP. They need to change him. That guy is silly. Cannot allow such kind of leaders. Why, how can you talk like that in front of us? And he's saying it like he's saying something important.
But you know that person made it sure that he followed the script. Do you know how he did it?
Yes.
We have two hours in parliament every week.
Yes.
Then, and he's saying that it's like also he said that all other tribes
understand
Kikuyu.
I don't understand a word from Kikuyu.
Do you know he's doing that?
I know.
You want all these tribes, all,
yes,
to say no, to start fighting, no.
Yes.
So fingers pointing, 41 against 1. It cannot happen that. Then inaanza kidogo.
Yeah.
Because unajua lazima hata ukitaka kuchoma the whole forest.
Yes. Wacha na mti ulight pale pamoja.
Ulight tu hiyo kibriti hiyo ndogo tu hiyo kadogo hiyo ulight hivi then yan.
But so that's the game. He's a silly person because you want to alienate your own community. It's like you want your people to be waonekane kama ni watu wabaya.
Then again usifanye watu wenye walikuelect waonekane wajinga.
Yes.
It's very bad for them.
For him he's a silly MP.
To me I confirm.
I'm not sorry. He's a silly MP.
You don't need to be sorry because we know the cost of election dispute what happened.
Yes, we do not want that violence.
We don't want it to come from any leader.
Any leader.
Something which can get us to that direction.
Yes.
So I am confirming, one bold brain is confirming, Mr. George Koimburi, you are one of the most stupid, dumbest.
Stupid, silly MP. Viewers, there you have it. Please remember to subscribe, like and share. This is the heartbeat of political analysis. And this narrative of 41 verse 1 and also sympathy in regions where Raila Odinga had control that the government is trying to generate through their nation media, on the television, and these Koimburi stories.
And other stories from other
which are going to come.
Which might come.
We get the script. We are not stupid.
Yes.
This is wajinga.
We see beyond what you're saying.
Yes.
And we see beyond today.
Yes.
And we are telling you the script will not work.
Viewers,
yes.
Remember to drop a comment and also subscribe, like and share because this is the home of political analysis. See you.